want you to take a look at this video. Okay, this is exactly what I did to get this opportunity yesterday in the market. So I want you to follow me to the end of this video. You will learn a lot from it. How to do your top-down analysis and how to know the exact time to enter a trade using different confirmation from the market. So without wasting much of your time, let's get down to business and I'll show you everything in real chat. This is how I caught this particular trade that happened here yesterday. What I did is that I did my top-down analysis starting from weekly time frame. I usually do this all the time. So from weekly time frame, the market showed that it is in a downtrend actually. But I was looking for a confirmation to know that the market is about to reverse at this particular point. And I got that confirmation from this. At this particular point, I have another block and market traded into that particular other block. This gave me a sign that the market is about to reverse. There is also another sign here that showed me that the market is about to reverse. This particular range that happened here. This particular range created a liquidity below it and above it. And that liquidity, the liquidity below it was cleared and tapped into that particular other block. That is the second confirmation for me that the market is about to reverse. So when I went down to daily time frame, everything became clearer. Looking at daily time frame, this is how it looks. This is that particular range from weekly time frame and the liquidity below it and how it was being broken. So at this particular point, a triangular pattern occurred. This triangular pattern formed, and this particular triangular pattern was broken by this bullish engulfing candle. Let me make it a bit bold for you to see what happened there. So this bullish engulfing candle broke this triangular pattern, then retest on this level, on this trend line, before it continued, the reversal happened and it continued going up to this particular point, creating an equal high. Then this shooting candle occurred that led to this reversal that happened. But my major observation or my major lookout is that I want the market to return to this particular level. This is a support level in the market, and there is also another block here. So I wanted the market, this correction that happened, to return into it. So that is exactly what happened. When the market returned into it, then the next thing I had to do is to look out for opportunity to enter the market. So going down into 4 hours time frame, everything became very clear. In 4 hour time frame, as you can see, everything is very clear. The pattern that happened and the reversal. Okay? This is just a correction happening in the market. This correction, if you look at this correction, I captured this particular channel created by this correction. Okay? This is a channel. So in this channel, the market has traded into this zone. This is a key zone for me already. I have already confirmed this from high time frame, from daily time frame. This is a key zone for me. So when market tapped into this key zone, then the next thing is to wait for it to break this particular resistance line. So I got that confirmation in 1 hour time frame. So in 1 hour time frame, the picture is a bit clearer than before. So in 1 hour time frame, this is what happened. Looking at this particular point, there is a range that happened here. So this range happened just before this zone, this other block zone. So the first thing I waited for is for the market to break this range, and market did that. It break this range, taking out all the buy side liquidity here. Then it reversed, touching this particular channel, but was not able to break the channel. It came back again into that particular zone, testing it for the second time. Then finally it broke it. When the market finally broke this particular resistance line, then I waited for confirmation. So I went down to 15 minutes. In 15 minutes time frame, this is where I got my final confirmation to enter the trade. So normally before I trade for each day, I usually first of all think of what kind of candle am I expecting for the day. So after my analysis, I will know if the market is going to be bullish for that day or is going to be bearish. And from this particular analysis, I already have it in mind that the market is going to be bullish. So that is my next confirmation in 15 minutes time frame. So what I waited for is that the market opened. When the market opened, this is the opening price, the Asia session. So in the Asia session, market created a small range. So when the market created this small range, I was waiting for this range to break, okay, for the market to break this particular range and come down and retest on this particular trend line to give me the opportunity to enter the market. And that is exactly what happened. So first, after this Asia range, in the New York session, market broke this particular range, tapping into this trend line as I expected. This is a confirmation for me because this break of structure, this break of this particular Asia range is what caused the manipulation of that candle for the day. Because there is something that I usually think about when I think of candles. Candle has an opening price, then there will be a manipulation that will create the low of that candle or the high of the candle depending on the direction the market is going on that day, and then the distribution of the candle. So that was exactly what I was expecting. So when market broke this particular range, then I know that the market is creating the low of that candle for the day. So, and this is the manipulation that the candle does normally in the London session. So when that happened, and luckily for me, should I say luckily or according to my analysis, it's dropped as a form of retest on this particular trend line. Then all my conferences is already confirmed. So that is why I took the trade here. And so when I entered the trade, market just did its thing. The candle has to do its distribution. So this is the distribution of the candle. So, and that is how I caught this trade. So even if I didn't enter the market at this particular point, when the market did the manipulation, I would have also entered it in New York session. So when the market came down, when the market came up to take out this, the top of this particular Asia session range, then it returned again on top of the range. Or if there is a fake value gap when market moves up, if you return into that fake value gap, it is also an opportunity for you to tap into the market to continue with the distribution of the candle. So I would have also entered the trade at this particular point. So, and the market finally closed at this point. So, but this morning, the next day, market opened here, and during this Asia time, market has already tapped my take profit. So this is how I got this particular opportunity, and this is how I trade every time that I want to trade. If you like this video and you find it very helpful and you would like to see more of this kind of videos to help you know how to analyze the market and how to know when to enter the trade, then hit the like button and the subscribe button so that you'll be getting more of this kind of videos. And also by this way, we can also reach other forex traders who may probably struggling on how to enter the trade. So see you in the next one.